name's Alexa, and I am Miss Teen Philippines Canada 2018. I'm half Filipino, half Scottish Canadian. I'm born and raised in Canada, and I'm very proud of my heritage.
Hello everyone, my name is Melissa Ventusilla. I'm 17 years old, and I'm your Miss Teenager Asia and Binibining IPEN 2019.
Hi everyone, my name is Margaret Ann Rodrigo. I'm 19 years old, born and raised here in Toronto, Canada, and I am your Mutya ng Pilipinas Canada 2020.
So what influenced me to join my pageant was my family. Ever since I was younger, they would always show me pageants like Miss Universe on TV. And they would always say things like, "You're tall, you can put that to use, that's something you can do." And them just motivating me, telling me you can do that, just made me feel really confident in myself and want to share that with everyone else.
Okay, so when I first joined my pageant back in 2017, that was more of just for fun. All of my friends were doing it, so I was like, okay, why not try it out? Like, they seem like they're having a lot of fun, they're building lots of experience. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it out. And then after Miss Universe 2018, Catriona Gray, the classic, I was like, oh my goodness, I want to be like her. So I just joined pageantry and I just grew a love for it.
So my first introduction to pageantry and modeling started off when I had my first fashion show when I was 14. Just a little baby wearing my little 2-inch heels. But it was a really nice experience to work with Filipino designers. I think it was Mindanao, Tele Mindanao. So it was really nice to see the hectic and busyness behind the scenes. And I was just like intrigued with it. I loved it. And from there, it was a different experience because this time I'm the one on stage, I'm the one talking. It's not just a fashion show and I'm just walking. So it was really nice to portray myself in that light of, this is my education, this is how I speak, and this is how I walk, and this is my designs that my nanay made. So it was really nice to have a supportive group from my both side, dad and my mom's side. And it was just a really nice experience. And from there, I won second runner-up and best interno. And from there, my tito Edgar introduced me to IPEN. And then as the years went on, that's when I got into my current state of Mutya ng Pilipinas Canada 2020.
I do remember watching P Awards back when in 2015. I was about 14 years old watching it on my television, and the moment it happened, I remember thinking, wow, I'm so proud to be Filipino in that moment because Philippines just had such an amazing accomplishment. I think it was the first time in 40 years that Philippines had won the Miss Universe crown. And I felt proud to show it to everyone at school, to just talk about it, share my excitement.
So I'd say that Catriona Gray definitely influenced me a lot more than Pia Wurtzbach because back then I was very young. Catriona Gray is very, very involved. Catriona Gray is just very involved with the community, especially with children. And she really inspired me. And she really showed that I could be her someday. So I feel like, yeah, she influenced me. And in the future, I do want to do some nonprofit work. I was actually supposed to do a feeding program in my dad's hometown, Dolores, Quezon, in March of 2020. But unfortunately, due to coronavirus, that was postponed until March 2020. And that is in collaboration with Dolorosa Canada and IPEN. So yes, I do want to do nonprofit work in the future.
I remember going back to the Philippines in December 2018 to January 2019, and that was when Catriona Gray won. Oh my goodness. When you see the support, it just wants to make you to continue through with it and to show off your country like that. I mean, as a Filipino Canadian, it's gonna be a little iffy because you're from both nations, but to connect those two is just so beautiful, and to see the tourism from both and to support, especially with similar worldviews, it could definitely it just shows their deep connection. And so I could say that Catriona Gray is one of my important influences, but also just to portray myself and to carry like that lovely like womanhood that my mom and my nanais have and my titas. It's just nice to show that, just to be so graceful, and it just that's something that I didn't think of starting, but once I grew up and now I'm 19, that's what I really think about. And another thing would be education-wise, because I know that these beauty queens are not just a pretty face, and it's really nice to see that they carry so much achievements on their back. It's not just a surface level thing. So even that, I just want to show myself off as that type of woman as well, because I know that beauty doesn't last long physically. It's just what you carry inside your heart and what you express out.